Welcome back, guys. This time on All That Glitters 2.0. Same players like the last game. This time, with an addition of Teddy, an extremely good player from Thailand, rank 48. We're going to be taking a closer look, see how he does. He's playing backline here in the mountains. These two positions, I do not like at all. Those are terrible positions. I pretty much hate it completely because they can just get pushed. They can get overwhelmed by a lot of players like let's say two players can push from different directions. Maybe as Taigo, like for example, like three players just hit it pretty hard and they completely lose this mountain position and they're just open for flanks there if they do not send units from this side. So they're open from pretty much like almost all sides. Like their bases are obviously going to have the most protection here in the front. But here from the side, if they get opened, if units start flowing through from these mountains, that is a very big problem. So I'll be eager to see how Teddy plays this out. He already has an energy converter, which is actually pretty smart. Never opted for a single energy converter this early on in the game, and it's actually converting. I'm guessing that is 1.8 metal times 3. That is 5.4 and 2 from his commander. That is 7.4 and 8. One more from here. 0.6, actually 0.3. And he's not moving his energy conversion slider yet. Not sure what he's up to, but have a good mix of vehicles and bots here. So that is good. But both Cortex vehicles, that is still fine. But oh, here we have S Taigo. He's probably aiming to help this front line. He's gonna make a vehicle lab for Armada. If he was teching, he would probably go for a bot lab. But this is a bit, this is something different. We should see like a groundhog coming out. I mean, if they're unable to hold a position. Elmer Fudd already getting his units here into the hills. This is just, you hate to see it. Like advancing this much into the positions of just this far into enemy lines, and this could be a problem. We're only seeing economy being constructed here. Elmer Fudd could be on something. We do have a commander here for both players, for Timber and Teddy. It's just that he's not aware that Teddy is here. Teddy will be able to deal with this without a problem. But we have a construction bot coming here. It is gonna be seen here. Yep, it's just gonna start getting under fire. We have a grunt coming out from Teddy, trying to put a stop to that. But this construction bot is gonna go down. It's been caught off guard, and we can resurrect it with this grave robber. That is very good. First repair it. And just another of these grunts. This construction bot can just deconstruct it without a problem. Yeah, he's trying to micro these out, but Teddy's kind of under attack right now. Timber is going to seize more control here. And these grunts are just getting traded off, which is fine. It's going to slow Teddy down a bit, but nothing too serious. That is still fine. He can resurrect all of those. Even the construction bot, oh no, he just recycled it pretty much, making a cute 101 grunts, 5 aggravators, and just like 2 grave robbers. Pretty classic. But Spoder friend getting control here, trying to seize control and trying to push out mountains as far as he can. Same thing goes for Mom's Boy Toy. This is an aggressive position. You definitely should not eco when you're in the back here. What on earth? Forever, what on earth went on here? Jesus Christ, he saw the now you cannot see the range. Once it's Alt F4 it gets more. 4 wind turbines. I'm not sure it's only 4 wind turbines. There's been a bit more explosions here. Not sure if this is just 2. He's asking for T2. That is fine. 5 minutes in, do we have anyone constructing a T2 lab? Diznov getting his commander to a safe location. Yep, Teddy told him to share T2. Diznov getting his commander to a safe location. This could go down. Nah, it's not going to go down. It's too far. And that is the way. That is the right way to do it. I guess Forever didn't lose too much, but Lexon will need some help dealing with this. And they're just aggressively pushing mountains as far as they can. Spotter Friend and Mom's Boy Toy as well. Like, this is so many commanders at the front line. And this is what's supposed to be done. This is what you should do. T2 on 180 energy income. Who is that? Oh, it's him. Well, he's actually getting that factory out, but he's gonna need to invest into energy right now. That is not enough energy production to get you going. Iron's having a lot of these tanks here, but he's not able to stop these units from pushing. He should point his shell shockers a bit better. Mom's Boy Toy getting a forward vehicle plant. Teddy trying to help here. Getting some grave robbers. Getting a turret up, actually. That is pretty good. Resurrecting a turret. That is pretty nice. And a lot of these grunts here next to Elmer Fudd. If that commander goes down, that could be pretty good. Oh, we have a lot of grunts that went through for Teddy. Pretty good, pretty skillful way to approach this situation. He's gonna be doing some eco damage if he manages to micro them well, and that is good. Just splitting them up, getting as much damage in as possible. That is very important. And Timber losing his commander, which is not the most ideal thing. And these grunts are just gonna keep doing damage. Another grunt made a kind of a funny maneuver here, but he is gonna take that metal collector down. That is pretty good. Might take one more down with him. Actually not, well, which is fine. Already done a lot of damage. Destroyed 5 of those. That is pretty good. Any sort of... Oh! Elmer Fudd in big trouble with his commander here. Getting his commander destroyed. We have grave robbers, I believe, for... Actually not. Some of them went down. But... yeah, in any case, 2 Armada Commander debris. That's 240 here. And a lot of these aggravators going through for Teddy, but these grunts just keep coming in. It's gonna be trouble for these aggravators as they are not that good at shooting grunts, shooting moving targets. But there's some pawns from Timber. That is pretty good. Not sure where Teddy's... oh, okay. Teddy's commander is still at the back of the base. Just trying to stock up on resources, trying to make these storages, so on. Getting a T2 from Diznov, I imagine. See how the rest is going. Ainz getting a forward vehicle lab as well. Mom's Boy Toy just keeps producing these shell shockers. Dog in a very bad position with his commander. That is not gonna go well. Dog losing his commander. That is pretty unfortunate. Very bad situation to be in. And it is just 2,000 metal up for grabs for the enemy team, because I'm sure Ainz will not be able to manage on his own. He's gonna lose his commander as well. Upheaval just holding his thugs here. Not sure what he's doing. Like what is going on here? The units are just gonna come through. Ainz is still under fire. And this forward vehicle lab from Ainz is gonna fall. This is pretty problematic. Finally, we have units moving from Upheaval. And we have some decent anti-air, just thistles, or trashers actually. But this is pretty fine. Good position for Teddy. See what he's doing in the back. Producing more units. Getting some grave robbers out. Getting a fusion reactor up as soon as he can. That is very good. He has a lot of metal at the moment, so can afford that. Let's see, Diznov getting some advanced solar collectors, upgrading all his metal extractors to tier 2. And we'll see what he opts for. He's getting an Archangel anti-air bot, which is good. Having these butlers assist the construction bot in upgrading these metal extractors. Ainz not losing his factory, which is pretty good. Very good thing. He didn't construct this but in any case, it's gonna go down. Mom's Boy Toy trying to push this side. Not sure why he moved his shell shockers here. He can just destroy the vehicle plant of Ainz is here, and it's gonna put a stop to this unit construction. Just going at a fast pace since he has 3 turrets, and we finally see some shells falling down, and Ainz is gonna lose his commander here. No, it just barely moves him out of the way. Do they even know that this factory is here? They probably do. And Ainz is just trying to deconstruct it so he does not lose any metal. Not sure if he managed to. But yeah, I guess he got some metal in the process. And it's just going to be a lot of units going down. Ainz has to retreat. Wounded commander, pretty seriously wounded, but Teddy here actually is getting some units to go through. Seizing the opportunity, destroying the economy. Very good. Did not catch it on time though, but just reviving a lot of units. Which is the most ideal thing you can do in this position, as your labs are pretty far in the back. Just reviving the things that you kill and use it as your army. Teddy just single-handedly pushing this. This is insanity. And Lexon following through. Commander from Raiko went down. This is pretty crazy that these players just lost this much ground in this short of a time. And this aggravator, if it hits these windmills, this is gonna be bad. And has to hit him fast. This is not the greatest thing. But this turret is gonna deconstruct it. That is unfortunate. If he hit these windmills, that would be a lot of energy income lost. But it is fine regardless. Still have grave robbers resurrecting units. Have a construction vehicle here. And a lot of tanks coming through. Well, kind of in a bad spot right now, Teddy and Timber. And so are the guys here on the east. Ainz getting his commander destroyed just to prevent the push from these Rocketeers. But we have a lot of these Rocketeers from the angry bikers. How the hell did they get into this base? Lexon getting pushed back. He did not read the situation well and did not expect this big of a force from these players, and they're just gonna get pushed in right now. So many tanks from Elmer Fudd. So many units from Firepluck as well. A lot of these grunts. Mama's Boy Toy putting some tanks here for flank, and I think that is going to be it. Lexon trying to produce T2 Tigers, but it is a bit late. Diznov not producing any units whatsoever here. Not reading the situation well, I guess. Was echoing in the end, and this map, people are starting to learn this map, and this map is just slowly more and more starting to unbecome an eco map. You cannot just eco in the back and watch your team get destroyed here. And this is just a one-sided game pretty much. Teddy did very well. Did pretty well to push out mid actually, but now it's just we see some shuriken coming out from Teddy. Like, Teddy is doing everything at the moment. Even has an airfield. Has some of those fiends from T2 that he made. Made the T2 constructor maybe? Did he? He did not, I guess. He just made an airfield to get some shurikens out there to stun the units that are flowing through. So even at this moment, he's doing his best to try and win. Very, very good to see from Teddy. Actually has a T2 bot lab right here. Constructing a lot of units. Having 50 metal income for the time being, but this is very unfortunate as his team was pushed back considerably. Lexon losing a lot of ground, losing even the T2 vehicle plant. He's gonna try and resurrect it. He's getting a bot lab here. Just gonna be fine. And he's gonna be able to resurrect a lot of these tanks. So it's not the biggest problem here. Oh, this is a pretty versatile combo. We don't have aircraft to kill these shurikens, and these shurikens are just stunning all the units, and fiends are just walking in to eliminate them. Angry Biker putting out a lot of anti-air units here, and not sure for what reason. Shurikens moved position, and these fiends will be able to push through here. So many grunts here. Centurions will be able to defend against some, but we have stun bots here, so that's gonna be a problem. We have fiends coming out, we have turrets, we have anti-swarm turrets. Could be a problem here for Teddy. We need to see timber on more units. This T2 lab is gonna go down. This is a big problem. And we have a commander going down for... Not sure who this commander was. This is dark green, so this is Firepluck's commander. Firepluck never went bombers, I guess? Or did he? Maybe I'm forgetting. This has a lot of aircraft, stun drones, and wow, actually, this fiend from Teddy doing insane work here. The Angry Biker almost completely losing his base. Yo, seriously, yeah, exactly, you didn't even see it. And it actually happened. What on earth? That's a forward base here, but his back base just got almost completely destroyed. It still has these advanced metal extractors. Teddy managing to hold on to this spot, regaining control. Let's see if... Okay, so yeah, Lexon does have a lot of metal. He did not resurrect these tanks. He's actually resurrecting them now, resurrecting a T2 constructor. Probably gonna res the rest of these tanks as well, and these units. That would be pretty good. As Tygo laying some mines down with the console. Let's see if he has heavy mines though. Does he? Or actually, what's that? That is combat, and that is the console, right? Oh no, actually, I've just selected T2. This console. Does he have? He does have medium mines. Only medium mines, like the Twitcher. So only the Groundhog has light, medium, and heavy mines. We have a lot of fiends pushing through from Elmer Fudd. Along with a lot of these shurikens, this is going to be a problem for Teddy. He managed to deal with it for the first time, but the second time, it is going to be a problem. We do not have... We actually have aircraft from Disnov, trying to get rid of these stun drones, these fighters. But I think this is it for Teddy's forward base. Actually manages to keep it alive, but there's some more grunts coming in. And oh my god, so many Centurions from the Angry Biker. A lot of these are gonna get destroyed, and this could be trouble for Lexon. Trying to repair this. Trying to repair this Scorpion. This is a problem. A lot of these Centurions, they're not gonna do too much. But yeah, just a setback for Lexon yet again. He actually surprisingly keeps these advanced metal extractors up. Just needs some build power to start constructing units. And here come a lot of these grunts from Firepluck. Wait, what is going on here? So Eins in upheaval, winning this mountainside here actually. Mom's Boy Toy losing a commander. Mom's Boy Toy and Spoder Friend losing their commanders. Mom's Boy Toy, is he out of the game? Actually has some units over here, but he does not have a... Actually has some back units. Oh no, sorry, this is his entire base. My bad. He just loses a commander. Same thing goes for Spoder Friend. There's just a lot of units that managed to slip by and destroy these aggressive positions. Teddy regaining control with a lot of these grunts. Managing to rebuild. Managing to reconstruct this T2 bot lab. Starting to produce these sumos. And Lexon getting a Tsar here. Or a Tsar. Just gonna do a lot of damage here. Has very good AoE. Its counterpart is Fat Boy for Armada. Comes from the T2 bot lab. Was a pretty good stun. And these guys are just gonna stand in one place. They may or may not go down. They're actually gonna go down, yep. A couple of them, at least. Yep, and this time you'll make no mistake. They're gonna start scout spamming. That is Diznov, actually. Will he have tier 3? He does not have tier 3 yet. It is 20 minutes. We only see one anti-nuke, and that is from Diznov. He's protecting almost all these players. Do we see a nuke here? We do not see a nuke. We only see... Is this one this is one anti-nuke as well from Raiko, and it just got barely constructed. This could have been big if any of these players were going for a nuke, but that is not the case. Let's see Mom's Boy Toy. Nope. Not going for a nuke. Fireplug receiving a lot of metal from Forever. Not sure what he's building. Just getting an Aphis up. Pretty much. Forever has managed to do exactly 0 damage. Wait, did he? Oh, actually 0 damage dealt. Oh my god. That is... I guess he's just been sleeping for the longest time, I guess. Can you do infinitely less damage than the next person? Not sure what he means by that. Teddy pushing out yet again. There's a lot of Centurions from Timber. Those are going to be pretty hard to get rid of. We have a couple bombers coming from Fireplug. We'll see how much they can do. They can take down a grunt, that is for sure, but what else can they do? We have some anti-air here, so I doubt they'll be able to do much. Like just a couple of bombers. Sumos just taking a couple % of damage. Those bombers are not going to do anything. Teddy is pushing here. He is advancing. Very, very good game from Teddy and Lexon. Managing to bounce back. They were actually never out of this game, but they managed to bounce back very well. And just overall dominate this game. Timber played very well. Having one of the best players in the world backing him up. But in any case, he did his best, and that was a very good result. Let's see if they actually managed to push this. They're just destroying economy little by little. Have a lot of pawns coming out from Forever. Finally doing some damage, and that is what? That is 2.1 thousand, 2.6k damage. We have somebody who did lower. Ainz did like 63, Timber did like 62k, and Forever is still doing damage. But will it be enough? Yeah, it will. We have Teddy collapsing on this mid lane right now. This Pitbull is not gonna do a lot. A lot of these grunts. This Pitbull is no match with these grunts, and they're just running in, getting rid of these static defenses, destroying the economy. Lexon is open to push right now. That is pretty good. A lot of these Zars. That is a very, very strong unit. Can even easily deal with tier 3 units like Razorbacks or Marauders. Maybe even Shivas and Karganets. Probably, most likely. Karganets don't do that much damage against them. Lexon stocking up on some tanks, just waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike, and moving these Zars in a sequence, just trying to remove any threats. One more, there we go, there goes the Pitbull. We have a lot of Sheldons here from Raiko. We have a lot of Sheldons here from Teddy as well. And finally we have a lot of these units from Yes, This Is Dog, pushing this base, and Firepluck. Oh, an immediate vote fail. Maybe they didn't see these units, but that should be it for Spoder Friend. And Mom's Boy Toy. Actually, not really. Still trying to... Don't know how North didn't die. Well, I guess they were just better. And Lexon rebuilding all of these metal extractors, sitting on 6,000 metal. Making some more tier 2. Not having the greatest amount of build power in the base, but that is fine. If you are very, very good in managing your resources, everything else shouldn't be a problem. Mom's Boy Toy making a couple of these 6 Marauders actually. Wonder if we'll see advanced tier 3 in this game. Oh, actually, just decent build power. A little bit of build power for the factory here, but a lot of build power here for the economy, which is good. Actually has pretty good income here. Let's check Teddy. Teddy having his APHIS, getting some converters. Timber getting some snipers out. Not having the greatest energy income. Actually, having a lot of energy income. What is that? Not sure. What is giving him the energy income? Okay, we see it here. Have a fusion reactor and an advanced fusion reactor coming up, and some advanced solars. Check the battlefield. Diznov getting some Razorbacks here. That was a fine stun, but we have some mammoths from Teddy. Those are pretty strong units, very decent range with a lot of damage. And they can easily deal with these Marauders. They have a lot of armor, a lot of damage, or a lot of health, but are just pretty slow. 23 speed. Sorry, that was probably a bit too loud. And we have a Thor coming out from Diznov. An EMP missile. See where it lands. Could be at these snipers. Very good stun. 3 snipers and a welder. This could be good. But shouldn't let Thor take too much damage. It does not even one-shot the welders, which is a problem. Didn't expect welders to be that tanky. But yeah, there they go. We have some Shivas coming out from Firepluck. 90 metal income. That is actually 400 something. He was probably recycling. Some wreckages here. Comes another EMP missile. That was a good stun. That was like 10 Sheldons. He will be able to go in and kill these Sheldons. There we go. Very, very good. See, another Thor out. One more on the way. While making economy. That is pretty good by Diznov. What income does he have? He has around 145. That is pretty good. Still no air screen. Didn't even have time for anti-lob. Yeah, I guess. Well, the north side players do have a fighter screen. That is Diznov. Managed his economy pretty well. I mean, he was the one to tech. So yeah, upheaval. Keeping his commander alive, even though he's backline. That's just like 2,000 metal dancing there, pretty much not doing anything. Should scrap it and just get like 2,000 metal out of it. Pretty much what I'm saying. This is Dog being forced back. That is a resurrected commander. Pretty cool. That's 3 against 4 commanders, and that is a lot of pulsars here that we're seeing constructed. Those are pretty good units. I mean, static defenses, I guess. Let's see what Teddy is planning. Teddy's planning to make a lot more of those mammoths. pushing a lot of units. It's very important in the late game. Just have a mix of T1, 2, and 3. Thor is picking up speed. Are any of them low? One is like 40%, but they will be able to chase away these Sheldons right now. We have some pulsars being constructed here. If Diznov sees it on time, may be able to put a stop to that. We already have a rattlesnake here constructed, but now he's just retreating with his Thors. He is not getting help from the rest of his team. We have those tremors. Pretty interesting to see, just raining down fire onto the enemy positions. Literally just shooting up in the air, missing 90% of the time. That is fine. That is Lexon's artillery, having 4 of them. 5th one coming up, 5th one on the way. And a lot of these arbiters from upheaval, these lines are not going to hold, guys. They just outrange you by that much. And these tremors, pretty insane. So much zone control from these tremors. Actually never seen them being used well, but Lexon is giving us a clear example of how to use these tremors. He's probably attacking ground, yep, in all directions here. That is pretty cool. This Razorback getting resurrected and healed pretty fast. We should protect the tremors. We should protect the tremors. That is not good. That's friendly fire, all these rockets coming from these arbiters. Gunslinger. Not sure what good will it do. Yeah, nothing. A lot of units. Tremors still keep firing. Guess they should come a bit closer. If they do and start firing unexpectedly just to catch them off guard, that's gonna mess up enemies' positions by a lot. And we still have 5 of them. They're just raining down fire. This is like this is like the Persian arrows in the 300 movie. It's like a huge artillery screen. Okay, they're moving a bit closer. One got destroyed, but we got ticks moving in. Those tremors are not gonna last too long. See if they do some damage. Actually bombarding pretty well here. That is a lot of units being hit by these tremors. A lot of them got destroyed, and that is so much metal left by one of those, let alone 4 or 5. Pretty crazy unit. But if used well, it can probably just melt entire front lines, static defenses, and so on. Are we seeing? Yep, we are. Lexon got his Juggernaut out. Got his first Juggernaut out. Diznov getting some all-terrain heavy plasma cannons. And this is warming up to be a pretty good tier 3 game. Pretty good late game. And we have a lot of these banishers from Yes This Is Dog. How the hell did they get here? He's retreating them. They were seen. Probably not the best idea to have them bunched up here. Diznov's stores getting pretty low, but he got these Lazarus to heal it up. That is a lot of health being regenerated. Vanguards. Plasma cannon's gonna start firing and doing a lot of this damage. They have very big AoE, very long range, and a lot of damage from these projectiles, as you can see. And this front line is just insane. This is a pretty big dead zone. Like anything that gets in this little area here, it's gonna get destroyed. These ticks doing a little dance, just catching the attention of everything that they come in contact with. And this tachyon accelerator suffering a bit of damage. Do we have a... Yeah, we do. We do have 2 basilicas here from Eins. It's pretty good. This pulsar is getting shot by it. Pulsars are pretty strong static defenses. That one's at 0 HP. Oh, there comes the shell, and there it goes. These Zars are gonna be open to a push. Got some stuns, and we got a Juggernaut from Lexon. 3 Thors pushing at the same time. It's not gonna be great. There was a stun onto these turrets here, onto the pulsars, and they're pretty low HP. So this Juggernaut is gonna come in and do a lot of damage here. It is gonna keep pushing. We have a catapult as well from Lexon, so probably attacking. Actually, just attacking these. And there goes the Juggernaut. They're gonna try and do their best to get this Juggernaut out of here, but it is taking a lot of damage though. Already at 60%. Economy diff is astronomical. Yep, that is a pretty big economy diff. That is double the energy, over double the energy and double the metal income for the northern team. That is pretty good. Thors pushing with the Juggernaut. A lot of these plasma cannons as well. Southern team is in big trouble. Anti-plasma shells, yeah, I guess so, but no one has the calamity yet. We have a lot of basilicas here with pinpointers, and that is just how you build static defense. That is just insane. All these cannons with insane range. It is gonna be a problem for the angry biker. It just needs to be one shot that lands to these turrets, and yeah, that is it. They just go up. Oh, and that is it. We should see a forfeit from the southern team. A lot of basilicas, and they're cheap, I guess. 4,500 metal, 6,400 energy. It should definitely be a resignation by the southern team. This Juggernaut still alive, getting repaired. Probably gonna self-destruct in this base, or not even. Can just go through it. Just gonna shoot this reactor, and it is gonna chain explode everything pretty much. That is it. 7 seconds for this jug to explode. Actually, people just resign. And that should be it with this game. We're catching up, but no matter. This is pretty much over. So many Thors from Disnov just going in. Very, very, very well played from the northern team. Very good to see Teddy in action. Finally, haven't caught him once in these games. It was pretty good and very enjoyable to see him play and do his work. There we see the resign. Very well played by these guys. And yeah, overall that's it. Disnov destroying enemy resource production the most. Lexon destroying enemy units and defenses. Very well played by Lexon as well. Very good game from him. And yep, that should be it, guys. Have a good one. See you in the next one.